In this video, we're going to be looking at simplifying expressions. And all that means is we're going to take things that are the same, x in this case, they're all the same. We can just add or subtract them together. We're just going to bunch them together and collect them together. Okay, so 3x plus 2x plus 5x. Because they're all the same letter, we can add them together. So 3x plus 2x plus 5x, 3 plus 2 is 5, plus another 5 is 10x. Okay, what happens if we have a minus in there? 10x plus 2x minus 3x. Well, try to think of this as something more concrete than perhaps an x, like 10 apples. If I gave you 10, and then another 2, you'd have 12. And then I take 3 away from you, you would have 9 of them. Whatever this x is, we don't know what it is, but we are saying, I have 10 of them, I give you another 2, and then I take 3 away, I'd have 9 of them. Okay, so when they're the same letter, we can collect things together. What if they're not the same letter? 10x plus 3y plus 2x plus 4y. Okay, in this case, we have to try to collect things that have the same term, the same letter. Okay, so I'm just going to highlight the ones that are the same. X, we include the number, so 10x looks like that. And the 2x, we're going to include the plus as well. Okay, so the sign in front of the number is also part of this thing. So the 10x at the beginning, it has an invisible plus sign here, which we kind of just assume is positive, like that's what we do. But just so you know, there's a plus in front. And then the y, 3y here, I'm going to include the plus. And we have a 4y here, and I'm going to include the plus like that. And so what we're going to do is we're going to collect together the things that are the same. 10x, positive 10x, plus another 2x gives positive 12x. We don't write the plus, but I'm just trying to highlight for you that there's a plus sign here. We'll need that for later. Here, for the green ones, positive 3y plus another 4y would be positive 7y. Okay, and if you think of it like this plus kind of takes care of itself, because we often think, oh, I see a plus there, so I'm going to put a plus, but that can cause us troubles later on when we start looking at minus ones. Okay, so let's see what that looks like. Let's do 4a plus 2b plus 3a minus 5b. Okay, you can highlight these things if you like. 4a, positive 3a, and positive 2b and negative 5b, like that. And we're putting these together. A's and B's, we're going to combine them. So 4a plus another 3a is positive 7a. Positive 2b, so 2b, take away 5b. That will be negative 3. If I give you 2 of something and then I take away 5, like I give you £2 and then I say give me 5 back, you will be down by £3. You'll be in the negative. So negative 3b, okay? And that minus belongs to the 3, and the positive belongs to the 7, because it's at the beginning, we don't bother writing it, okay? So this process of collecting things together is tricky at first, but once you start to highlight them in this way, you'll make sure that you actually collect together the right things. Okay, let me show you one that catches students out. 2x plus 3x squared plus 5x. Something like this. Okay. And students, and this is very understandable, they see x, x, and x, so they're like, these are all the same. 2x plus 3x is 5, plus another 5 is 10x. And then they see a squared there and they think, oh, maybe I should include a 2 there, or something like that. This is not quite correct, because if we highlight these, the 2x and the positive 5x, they are the same thing, x and x. But x squared is actually, even though it contains x, it's different. Okay, x squared and x are very different to each other. So they have to be exactly the same. X to the power of 1 and x to the power of 1. If you've done your indices work, it's in a previous video, they are the same thing. So 2x plus 5x, we're allowed to add those together and get positive 7x. Okay? The 3x squared has nothing to actually add to. So we're just going to leave it as it is. Positive 3x squared. Okay? You can put the 3x squared here at the end. It's exactly the same thing. We tend to start with the highest power. So x squared and then x, we kind of reduce down, but they're both exactly the same thing. So having it there and having the plus with the 7 and the plus with the 3 means we can actually move them around as well. Okay, and that's really helpful for later too. So 3x squared plus 7x, like I say, we probably wouldn't have that plus there, but if you leave it there, it's absolutely fine. Okay, now I've got the calculator here because this is really important. So if you're still watching, thank you, but this is super important. We want to be able to check our answer in the calculator paper 2 and 3. How do we do that? We type the question into our calculator as best we can, try to make sure that that exactly matches 3x plus 2x plus 5x, double check it. And then we use the calc button, and this black bar here is saying, can you give me a number and I will chuck in 10 where x is. So 3x, 3 times 10, 2 times 10, and 5 times 10, and I'm going to add that together for you. Okay, you don't really need to worry about it at this stage what the calculator is doing, but we're going to put a number in here like 10, 5, 2, 3. Don't choose 1 or 0. Choose something like 2 or 3 is good, but in this case I've got a 10. I can change it to a 3. And the calculator says the answer is 30. So the calculator did 3 times 3 plus 2 times 3 plus 5 times 3, and it gives the answer of 30. Now I do the same with our answer. 10x, calc, same value of x, don't change that. It's also 30. So the calculator says the question should equal 30, and we checked our answer that also equals 30. They match, therefore I've got this correct. Okay, let's try it with this one here. A bit more complicated. 2x, 3x squared, and 5x. Double check. Yep, calc. I'll change it to a 10. 370. Okay, so 370 on this side. If I get 370 on this side, then I've got it correct. Calc equals, yes, they match. Okay, so I could be pretty comfortable that I've got this correct. What happens if you make a mistake? Okay, so I'll show you a common mistake would be with this one with the negative signs. Okay, 2a and 5b, a lot of students will change that into a 7 because they see the plus and the 5 and they don't see that that minus kind of attaches with this. So 4a plus 2b plus 3a minus 5b. Calc, change a to like a 2, b a 3, don't leave it as zeros. Okay, and we press equals, and we get the answer of 5. Let's try it with our answer. Remember, this is a wrong answer. Calc, don't change these, keep them the same. 35. Like, they don't match. 5 and 35. So I know that there's a mistake somewhere in here. Let's try my A's. 4A plus 3A. Calc. 14. And then in my answer, 7A. I'm just trying that one combination. The 4A plus the 3A is 7A. I'm checking that, and they both match. So that bit's correct. Let's do positive 2B minus 5B. Calc. Minus 9. 7B. Positive 7B. Calc. 21. So I know that that's my mistake there. This and this are the only part that doesn't match. So I can go to this and go, right, let's just do this on the calculator. Positive 2 minus 5. Negative 3. Okay, so let's try negative 3 in here instead. Okay, 7A minus 3B. Calc. There's the 5 that I had originally, way back when I did this first part. So that was the question. I got 5, and then for this last answer here, I've now got 5, and I know that this is now correct. Now that might have been a bit quick, but I have separate videos on this on my YouTube channel, Bowtie Teacher. Check that out if you're not too sure. This is going to help you with so many different parts of the GCSE. It will get you at least an extra grade. So give that a try.